Welcome, my friends of the interwebs, and welcome back to another food review from yours truly, or by yours truly. And what do we have for today? Kroger Sushi. That's right, Kroger Sushi. Now, fun fact about me. I've been to Japan. I went there with a couple years ago with Admiral Tony Morano and Colonel Shun Ferguson, and I got the pleasure of having sushi all over that country. Went to some amazing sushi shops in both Taiji, Japan, which is a fishing village, and also Tokyo. And man, I'll tell you what, it kind of spoiled me on sushi. Having said that, I'm in Toledo, Ohio. It's not, you know, the mecca of sushi. This rainbow roll was $10.49. It is cold. It comes with three slices of California roll and four California roll slices and 4 basic sushis. I think we're looking at tuna and something else. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, to be honest with you, but we're gonna go ahead and check this out. Okay, now I know before anybody says sushi from Kroger's, you know, when in a pinch. It comes with a packet of soy sauce, and down here, I kind of smashed it up, but there's some wasabi and some ginger. The ginger is basically to cleanse your palate. The wasabi, that green stuff there, that's a hot, a spicy kind of condiment, a Japanese condiment. Okay. It smells. Now it smells okay. I mean, it doesn't smell bad, but this was to be sold by 4/16. Today's the 15th. My guess is that they probably made this yesterday. I don't know. And I did get some chopsticks. And even if you're not going to use chopsticks, and I'm really not, I'm going to use my hands, you still need the chopsticks to mess with the wasabi. So the way you do wasabi, okay, because you don't want to eat wasabi straight. That stuff will, yeah, no, you don't want to eat wasabi straight. That's the wasabi right there, that green pasty stuff. That's the wasabi. Okay, so the way you eat wasabi, okay, I'm going to try to separate that from the ginger, because I will eat the ginger too. Take the wasabi, take your soy sauce, open it up, use your mouth, and then pour the soy sauce into that corner where the wasabi's at. Okay. And if you want, you can sprinkle a little bit on the soy sauce on the sushi too. I have another packet. So then what you do, and you can't really see it very well, but then you kind of stir the wasabi into the soy sauce, and you kind of make a soy sausage, kind of a, I don't know, a little, I don't know. You dilute the wasabi with the soy sauce. I guess I can probably use the chopstick on one of them at least. Normally I would just eat this with my fingers, but anyway, this California roll, I'm not sure what all is in it. I guess I could have done a little more research, but it doesn't really matter. We got seaweed, we got rice, and some other stuff. Fun fact, I love rice. I love rice, I love sushi. Rice doesn't like me anymore. It just shoots my sugar through the freaking moon. So every now and again I do this if I'm gonna go work out or something. Okay, so I got some wasabi on the bottom of this. If you don't like wasabi, don't worry about it, but once you develop a taste for wasabi, it's kind of hard not to use it. Now, if you go to a sushi restaurant, the sushi is going to be warm. It's going to be hot. Not like hot, but it'll be warm. With Kroger Sushi, it's pretty much cold. Now, real sushi lovers can't stand that. I'm a real sushi lover, and I'm okay with it, but this is not my favorite sushi. I'm not going to lie to you. I'll give you an overall assessment when I'm done, but yeah. I used to make my own sushi at home. I got a mat and everything. Now, the wasabi is spicy hot. It's a little hot. Just be prepared for that. If you eat it without diluting it, you will be sorry. Trust me on that. And by the way, proper way to eat sushi literally is to put the whole thing in your mouth. That's not me it's not just me being a pig. California rolls are down. And I guess I can give you a little bit of assessment on those. If you've never had sushi before, a lot of people get hung up with this quote-unquote raw fish thing. The reality is, unless you're eating like deep fried fish or something like that, most fish, if you cook it properly, shouldn't be overcooked anyway. And raw fish, to be honest with you, it's not bad. I don't think it's bad. And I've been eating it for years though. The California roll that came with this is just marginal at best, but it is a healthy lunch. If you're looking for something that is a healthy alternative to, say, McDonald's or Wendy's or Burger King or Taco Bell, you can't go wrong with this if you develop a taste for it. If you're a real sushi connoisseur, you know, I don't know. Listen, I went to Japan, and I got to be honest with you, once you've had sushi there, I don't care what sushi you get in the States, it isn't the same. It's not. So let's go ahead and try this first bit of sushi. It's kind of a yellow or orangish look. I tell you what I like is eel, but they didn't have any. Not bad. I've had a lot worse. I've had a whole lot better, but let me down this other one. Marginal. I'm not gonna write home about it. And nobody gonna brag about Kroger Sushi. Now, if you catch the people that make it, they will make it fresh for you, and that's probably a wholly different story. I can promise you that. But this stuff here has been sitting in a cooler probably for a day, and it is what it is. This will be the last one. I'll tell you, the thickness of that tuna is thin. Any thinner than that, you're going to be able to read a newspaper through it. I'm assuming it's sushi grade tuna, but, or maybe just a notch below. Maybe just a notch below. I'm going to try to soak up as much of this, well, you can't see it because of the lip. Try to soak up as much of this wasabi and soy sauce that I can. There we go. Kroger Sushi. This is the ginger. The ginger is kind of a nice finish because it cleanses your palate. Some people will eat the ginger along with the sushi. I typically leave most of it for the end. Okay. Kroger Sushi down. The rainbow roll for $10.49. For $10.49. Okay, they got all the ingredients on the back, but to be honest with you, I don't have my reading glasses, so what I'm gonna do is ain't good. Or print's way too small. $10.49 is a little pricey in my opinion for what you get here, and especially the quality level. I think people assume or accept sushi as being an expensive delicacy. I'm going to tell you a little something. If you go to Japan, they don't look at sushi any differently than we look at McDonald's. It's literally just fast food to them. Now, yes, they do have some high-end sushi restaurants, but for the most part, in Tokyo is a perfect example. Almost every alleyway has a little sushi shop. And you go in there, boom, boom, you're out. It's not that expensive. It literally is thought of as fast food. So, we kind of put a premium on it. Maybe it's because it's, I don't know, quote unquote, exotic or some crap like that. But it's just basically a rice ball with a piece of fish on it. And the rolls, they're just, they're just seaweed that they put, they put rice and different things in. They roll it up. I mean, it's nothing extravagant. Having said that, it is what it is, and one of the reasons I want to go back to Japan someday is to have some real sushi again. I may do some reviews on some higher end sushi places in Toledo, just to kind of contrast. But my bottom line for the Kroger Sushi, if you are into your health, by the way, it does come in brown. They'll do brown rice too, but they didn't have any out. The people who make this was not there when I went into Kroger's. But if they are there, they'll do the brown rice, or sometimes they'll have the brown rice in the cooler, which would be a little healthy. But the point being, let me digress. The point being that this is a healthier alternative to McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Taco Bell, or Sonic, or any of the rest of them. It's a healthy alternative. It's filling. It's a decent portion, I think. And, I mean, it's not a super size me thing. You're not loading up on large fries and milkshake and double cheeseburger and all that stuff, but it's a good alternative. It's a quick alternative. If you can jet into Kroger's, grab it real quick, go through the self-serve aisle, I mean, you can do all that probably in less time than it would take you to sit at the drive-thru at McDonald's, or damn sure at Steak and Shake, So I don't know. I mean, if you've never tried sushi, seriously, give it a try. If you like any Asian food at all, you'll like the sushi. It is good. Get past the whole raw fish. And by the way, they do have California rolls that don't have raw fish in them. They've also got, and I noticed that Kroger's also sell, I may actually review this, they actually sell a thing they call spring rolls or summer rolls, which I think is a little bit more of a Vietnamese thing. I might try that. But yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, I remember hearing a chef one time talk about cooking fish, and he goes, you don't really cook fish, you just threaten it with the heat. But seriously, get past the raw fish thing. And actually it's probably a more healthy way to eat the fish anyway. That's all I got for you guys. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Please, please, please go and support my Patreon. There will be a link underneath for that. And yeah,